go. Right, it's showing you the so-called the E38 headlights, which you receive, which you right now. I'm gonna show you that how the wiring works right now. Once you open up the cap, you're gonna see several wires and all that stuff. This particular blue and black wire, blue being the positive, black being the negative, with the connector. This is everything is for the Angel Eye part. Now, Depot, the manufacturer, decides to actually connect this wire right here. You can see. The positive to the positive side and the negative to the negative side, so your Angel Eye will only turn on with your turn on of the low beam. Okay, now since you are purchasing separate wire here because you don't want the Angel Eye to only be able to turn on with the low beam, that's why you need the relay wiring harness showing here. Now, how to connect so-called the battery post end as well as the trigger wire is further explained in other so-called installation guide. That's not what I'm here to kind of show you. So just knowing that part, you can deal with that by looking at other installation guide. What I need to deal with here is obviously so-called the two end of the wire that need to go to each side of the headlight to connect the Angel Eye for power. Okay, that's what you have question about. Okay, so currently the first thing, there are two ways to do this. I'm showing you the first way. Okay, by explaining it. First way will be you cut these two wires, which is the blue and the black, out of the system. So let's say you have a scissor, you basically just cut it here, and then making sure that this is no longer attached to this. While do not cut these two wires, the yellow and brown states. Once you cut that off, you can understand you pull on this side, everything will be free, and then you can kind of do whatever you want to do with this. Now you understand the idea is to connect this, which is powering the Angel Eye, directly to here. Okay, you can either solder them together, which you have to understand the red is the positive, so he has to connect to the blue, and then black is the negative, connects to the black. Okay, that's the first way to do it. The second way doesn't require you cutting, so you're not cutting anything on this side. You simply basically connect this particular connector, then you leave this thing alone. Okay, however, you try to connect this with this. Obviously they don't have the same type of connector, and then why did I say this is only kind of optional? There's a reason, because it's only giving you so far of access of wire, but regardless, either way will work. Now, how do you connect between the two? You can use a test splice, which is the most easy one to do, to simply tap the wire, which you need two for each side to tap it. But when you do that, I strongly recommend that you have these as an internal connection, meaning that it stays inside the headlight. When you want to stay things inside, you must drill a hole either on the cap here or here, okay, to allow this wire to go in and then connect it inside. Okay, just so you know, and then so you can kind of close it. Do not try to close it like that without drilling hole, because that little tiny gap is allowing water to go in, which you're gonna have condensation or worse, water leak problem. So once you drill that hole, wire goes in, please make sure you use silicone to actually seal that entrance so no water can get in. That's the first way. Second way is actually you drill a hole to allow this wire to go out. Okay, when it's out, you can actually cut this wire, and resolder them together, which is more permanent and solid connection. But obviously that's more skill involved on that part, but it's more professional way to do it. But either way will work. Again, any question, let us know. Thank you.